Chubstep.
Jrad.
Creating the oil of judgment.
Steed. Chubstep.
Ladies and gentlemen, I give you the king of the jungle.
Notice me, senpai. Notice me.
Well, there's a girl at school.
She hot?
And she's super smart.
Hot?
Funny and cool.
Hot?
Yes, she's hot, super hot.
Nice.
Come on, son.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And the show started.
And I'm a little bit of a lunar tick. Lunar tick.
That is good. So
Yeah,
glad you looked that up.
Yeah, we're gonna rocket through this podcast.
Great.
And you know, you might get a little starstruck.
Yeah. Yep.
Woo! You're gonna be over the moon. Okay, I'll keep them coming through the episode.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
Yeah, perfect. Okay. Steed. Yeah, we are going to talk about the moon. We'll get to that. With that. First, while we're talking about it, Chubstep Matt brought this up, but there's a short period of window for my nog heads out there where you can still get nog.
Jesus Christ.
Not during the Christmas time, and
it's probably starting to go on sale.
I actually was looking today and they didn't have any extra, but they probably, the nog heads were out there were going crazy for it. But yeah, you can get eggnog. You get eggnog a few days before Easter. They sell it. They do another small batch.
Small batch nog run.
Small batch nog run around Easter. You'll get some of that. Kemp's might do
That's
that.
leftover nog for sure.
You know what? It's probably leftover nog. Now that you're saying that, it's probably a couple months old.
I don't think they even refrigerate it. It's out in the sun. Noggin.
And you can get that. So hopefully, if you're blessed and you're listening to this episode, it might still be on sale at your local grocery store.
I would burn my grocery store to the ground if I saw an eggnog display.
How dare you?
From this moment forward, I decree no more schnitzel or strudel. Let's get some American food up in there.
Have you been doing anything else in your life other than drinking powerful milk, fortified milk?
Yeah, fortified. It's bulking milk, dude.
Egg milk.
Bulking milk. Yeah, the main things have been Easter. Here's the deal. I have my son can start doing Easter egg hunts. He's at the age now where he can walk and he finds an egg.
Oh wow, that's a big milestone.
Yeah, I know what's going to come next, which is people are going to start filling his eggs with everything but candy. And I have that coming back.
I'm filling his eggs with worms if I'm ever
and that's totally
town.
fine. I have whatever is in his future Easter eggs is 100% deserved because that, as people have been listening to the show for a long time know, that was my MO was, hey, we're doing a Easter egg hunt for little cousins. I'm going to put a raw egg inside, like a cracked raw egg inside of a plastic Easter egg.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to fill one with soap. I'm going to fill one with mayonnaise. I'm going to fill one with barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So that as you know, if you're too loosey goosey with opening up candy and just pouring them on the floor, excited you got a bunch of Easter eggs, it's going to come back to bite you.
It will. And your son's, now that you shouldn't have shared this information, I might have to be coming back to Chicago come Easter time.
Yeah.
Because one, I'm not a good hider. So he's going to find these eggs. Okay.
Good.
He's going to find the eggs.
Yeah.
I'll spend a lot of time on the one with like $5 in it because that's a big deal for kids. I don't know if it holds the same weight as when we were kids, but put $5 in one egg. That one's going to be somewhere he can't reach it. So you'll never find that one. But then probably like worms, maybe fishing hooks in a different one.
Fishing hooks. Well, you can't be something where you get hurt.
Spiders. That's on him.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that is kind of, yeah. We had Easter Bunny on the show last year. People should check that out if they haven't heard it before.
Yeah, Easter Bunny was on the show. She's not coming back on. hopefully ever.
Very controversial episode. Couldn't it, her
If you're
accent
if
changes
you're
quite a bit.
no, she's Australian, I think,
Australian
or
Irish.
British or Irish.
Australian Aus
Oh yeah, she was Irish. That's right.
She was Irish for a while.
Yeah,
But
turned into Australian and
very
whatever.
disturbing episode. A lot of people very disturbed by that episode. People who
Yeah,
check it
she's
out last
a
year.
very sexual being.
Yes.
If you're a Christian, don't just skip that episode. It's going to offend you, probably.
You care
Yeah,
about animals, skip that episode.
yeah. So I was offended on
Yeah.
Saturday night.
Yeah, why is that?
We went to a comedy program.
Okay, good. I'm glad you're offended. Yeah.
So a guy came and he tried to make everybody giggle,
Mm-hmm.
and
The
he's making
comedy
it.
show. You're talking about you went to a comedy show.
Oh yeah, a comedy show.
Sure.
So we're watching this. The second the thing starts, lady at the table next to us starts yelling shit out, just like dumb shit.
Yep.
They're, the first lady, she's like lesbian, and she's like, hell yeah. And you're like, all right,
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
she's just hyped up for the lesbian one.
Sure, sure, sure.
Then she makes another joke and she says something else. She was all like one word stuff. And through 3 acts, all of them told her to shut the fuck up. Like
The hecklers you're talking about.
she wasn't even heckling. She was just like yelling stuff.
Well, that's heckling.
No,
Yelling stuff is heckling.
no, but it wasn't like boo. It was like he made a Epstein joke. One guy made an Epstein joke and like a Trump joke, and she was just like, "Diddy, like, like, did he do like,
Yeah.
just stuff like that the whole time."
Yeah. Wow. And they didn't kick her out.
They didn't kick her out. Apparently, somebody came and told her to be quiet, and then she just left because she couldn't say stuff anymore,
Yeah.
and she left on her own.
Okay.
I mean,
She ran out of material.
she ran out of stuff to say. She
Yeah.
couldn't be, she wasn't in the act, so she had to leave. I was confused. I just wanted to go out there and giggle, forget about my troubles
Does it-
for an hour. Uh-oh.
Does it ruin the show when somebody's doing that?
It was not enough to completely ruin it, but it was
Yeah.
annoying as hell. This guy in front of me turned around and was like, "You need to chill. You need to chill out a little bit."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Yeah, you tell her."
Yeah.
I was like, "I'm not going to tell her." And apparently she wasn't even drunk. She
Oh,
was just
that's-
that annoying of a person.
Yeah. Yeah. Here's the deal. Was the comic good at like getting back at her?
Yeah, they made fun of her a little, but mainly they were just like, "Shut up. Stop talking."
Yeah. What I've noticed is that like really good comedians, so it separates like an average comedian to like a very good comedian. Very good comedians can really roast somebody in the audience to make them like turn the audience against them like strongly.
Yeah,
To the
I
point
would
where like, yeah.
I would have booed her.
Yeah.
And I was like next to her, so she would have known. She
Yeah.
would
Yeah.
she probably would have attacked me or something. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I've been to one show where somebody really bombed. It was like the middle act. I think they had 15 minutes to kill. And they were starting after like 5 minutes, nobody's laughing. And then there was some sort of like heckling going on. And the comedian did not know how to respond to it.
Oof.
And then it was literally, halfway through, probably so another like 7, 8 minutes of just talking with zero feedback
That's
on
tough.
stage.
That's
It was one of the most awkward things I've ever experienced in my life. To the point where the comedian was saying, "I'm funny, I get paid to do this," and just dead silence from the crowd. After
Oh my
heckling
God.
wasn't even like worth. Heckling would have made it seem more comfortable than what this was.
I'd almost like go home if I was in the audience there. I can't handle that.
I think the headliner did a good job of like just making fun of that comedian in front of them too, just like
Yeah.
like pointing out how awkward the scenario was. I'm sure they were trying to be nice, but that was tough. But That's what's kind of fun about a stand-up comedy show. You never know what you're gonna get. Like just see it versus like watching it on YouTube or on Netflix or something. Like going to the show, you never know what kind of random interaction you're gonna get.
Oh yeah. I mean, the first person she came out, she was not funny at all.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was
Yeah.
I was like, what are we doing here? Then the
Yes.
next two people came up. They did a great job. I was giggling.
Yeah.
Told them after the show, you had me giggling.
Oh, good. Yeah. Like hear that.
Because they were just at the bar. This wasn't
Oh,
a big
yeah.
time. They
No, I
weren't big
gotcha.
time at all.
I gotcha. Yeah.
I think we got to raise the price to gatekeep these people out of here.
You
If
think
you're,
that lady would have not shown up if it were a higher price ticket?
I think so. Yeah,
How much was the ticket?
$30.
Wow.
What if we go 37.50?
Rich Paul over here. Oh, so like you can afford that extra 750.
Yeah, I go to shows and I just say, make me laugh, funny man. Here's $30.
This is nothing to me.
Humor me.
Humor me. Exactly. Yeah. So see, let's get to the main topic here.
Okay.
The moon.
Yeah, just moon puns. We're doing moon puns the whole time.
The whole thing is moon puns.
Yeah, so um, did you know that when the moon isn't full, it's just a little out of phase. When the moon gets angry, it has a dark side.
Yeah, that is good.
Come on, all right, one more.
All right, one more.
The moon had to break up with the sun. It needed some space.
Yeah. Yeah. That's good.
Okay, so yeah, if you haven't crashed your car into a building or side of a cliff or driven into a river, let's learn about the moon.
That's what about the moon. Yeah, I'm assuming you brought this up because of the current moon launch that is going on, is circling around the moon right now.
Yes, Artemis II, they're out there and they
The
thought,
deuce. I call it the deuce.
let's get up to that GD moon. I want to look at it. Their whole goal of this mission is just to look at the moon
Yeah.
and
And
like
circle around it, which nobody's done, right? Nobody's gone all the way around it. Is that correct?
No, they have. So the Apollo missions that went out first, since those were like landing missions,
Yeah.
they were orbiting a lot closer to the moon.
Mm-hmm.
So they couldn't see like the whole far side of the moon.
Yeah.
So this time, like when they went the first time, they were making observations and they're like, oh, it looks orange down there.
Yeah.
And that means that like there was different geological processes that happened. Like with the orange tint, I guess it meant some rock was out. And I mean that this soil, I don't know. It told them a lot about the moon just from being able to see the color hues. So they're going to look at the far side of the moon and get these observations about like some stuff that has never been seen with human eyes before.
Yeah. And they've done that at this point. I'm recording this way. They've seen this backside.
Yeah.
There was a guy feel good story, apparently, the guy who saw the bright spot wanted to name it after his deceased wife, Carol, right? Yeah, apparently this guy's wife passed away. They saw something he wanted to name it after because he considered his bright spot in his bright spot in his life was his wife.
Wow.
And so they were going to name this bright spot that.
Way to make us all look bad, astronaut.
That's the thing. My problem with that is, exactly. What have you ever named after me? That's the next thing I'm going to hear.
Why don't you name part of the moon after me, honey?
Yeah.
You don't see bright spots on the moon and name them after me? Sorry. Okay. I'll make pancakes in the morning.
Yeah, sorry I wanted to be home with the kids instead of on the moon.
That guy's kids have no idea where he is right now.
Yeah. Sure.
Where's your dad? He's actually the furthest any human's ever been away from me right now.
He wanted to get literally as far away from me as he could.
And he actually set a new record for abandoning me.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. Steve, do you know how they think the moon was created?
Yeah, couple theories, but two of them are just wrong.
Oh, interesting. I only know the giant impact theory. I didn't look into the other ones because that's
Yeah,
the right theory.
that's the one that's the theory.
Yeah, exactly. I didn't care about the bullshit other theories.
Yeah,
Uh,
the bullshit other ones, Moon and Earth formed at the same time from the same material,
mm,
but it doesn't explain the moon's orbit, angular momentum, and all this
okay.
stuff. So that one's out. And then fission theory, proto-Earth was spinning super fast, super fast, and then the
Mm.
moon just kind of shot off out of it.
Like when you're on one of those at the playground, one of
Yeah.
the carousel things, and you're spinning super fast, and somebody just flies off it.
And then
Yeah,
if you were in space and you did that, you would be a moon to the carousel.
exactly. So what the correct theory is here is a Mars-sized planet going 20,000 miles an hour, they said roughly.
Its name was Thea.
Thea, that's right. And it did a head-on impact with Earth, and it basically just like obliterated this
Yeah.
Mars-sized planet that had, but then some of the what when that happened, a chunk of Earth was removed or was kind of like splattered as this impact
Yeah.
happened, and then
It blew up.
that splatter basically became the moon and has been orbiting Earth for a while. And they said that is it's basically like it got T-boned. Like a planet
Hmm.
T-boned another planet. And they know this because when they were doing these testing from the moon rock, basically the Earth's mantle is the exact same as the moon rocks.
Yeah, it's just like gray.
Yeah. So it was kind of a waste to go get the moon rocks. I mean, you could just go dig in your backyard. You're
Just
fine.
go grab normal rocks.
Yeah. So what this did is it put it on an axial tilt, which created seasons.
Yeah, it's nice because it
Yeah,
would
it's very
always
nice.
be hot somewhere. That
Yeah,
would
and
suck.
now the seasons change and stuff like that. Actually,
Yeah.
would it be worse if, I mean, I'm trying to think about this. Would I prefer no seasons? Like I just know like, hey, this Colorado's always got snow and cold. You know, this is always
Yeah,
60,
but the
70
snow
degrees
would build
here.
up too much.
You're probably right about
It'd
that.
just be a frozen wasteland, like on one half of the earth, and the other half of the earth would be hot as hell. And then in the middle, it'd be pretty chill.
That's what I'm saying. Those pretty chill spots. That sounds pretty chill.
Yeah, it does sound chill.
And then also maybe a moment of silence for Thea that died making the moon.
Well, we just consumed it.
That still
It
died.
didn't die. It's just earth belly now.
Okay. Nobody living on Thea is still alive.
What if there was people living on Thea?
Well, we know. Yeah. Oh, we know.
And they're just like, oh shit, oh shit.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I want to see that.
I
Maybe that's
bet
where life came
could
from
be.
that planet.
Could be. So we don't know. I did want to do a few kind of ancient culture things about moon because moons have always been a big part of, they've been in the sky. It's been in the sky forever, as long as we know. So
As it
people have a
turns
lot of
out. Yeah.
figure a lot of theories around it. I have a couple ancient ones here. The Babylonians, right, Steve?
Yeah, the baby boys. Baby got back.
We go back.
Alonians.
They were scared of the lunar eclipse.
Same.
When it turned like when you kind of have the blood moon,
One time we
they
watched a lunar eclipse in your hot tub, by the way.
Because of the implication.
You might not remember it, but as
I
a big
believe you.
moon fan, as a big moon
Yeah, I
fan that
wasn't as
I
big of a
am.
moon fan until I recorded this episode, so I
Okay,
don't
we
remember it as
watched
much.
a lunar eclipse in your hot tub
But I do
in
appreciate that.
South Elgin, Illinois.
So, so they thought that like kind of the blood moon, the lunar eclipse, well, the lunar eclipse turning red, meant that death of the king was coming.
Yeah,
So what their fix was was to put a fake king in place
that's smart. That's
that
smart.
was the king just during the duration of the
Of
lunar
the blood moon.
eclipse
Oh, okay.
of the blood moon. Yeah, of the blood moon. Sorry. Um, just during the time of the blood moon, and then go ahead and just sacrifice that substitute king so
That's
that
smart. That's smart.
and the real king comes back. They said this was recorded multiple times in Babylonian history.
I
So,
mean, if you don't have Google to fact check stuff,
yeah.
it's got to be a pretty weird, civilization.
And I could picture like the guy who gets to be king. He's like, talk to his family, was like, guys, I made it. They said I could be king.
Oh my God. Yeah,
Just like, it's my first day on the job. We go check it out. Little do they know, he's not gonna make it long. I guess it's one of those
He
things
looks
like
up, he's like, "Oh shit, is that a blood moon?" Oh
but
no.
oh no. I really they thought I made it. I guess it's one of those things where it's kind of like, is it better to be loved to have lost than never have loved at all, right? That's what they say. But is it better to be king and died in a couple hours or never to be king at
If
all?
I
I
was
don't know.
Babylonian slave and then they're like, "Hey, you want to be king tonight?" I'd probably take him up on it.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. It depends
You
on what
know,
situation you're going into.
you get to eat some bread, maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what like fine dining was back then. Like grilled fish instead of raw fish. Sounds pretty good to me.
Exactly. Has salt on it instead of unseasoned food.
Yeah, oh yeah, that would be
Yeah.
nice.
Here's a good one too. Incas, Inca Empire. They had this thing where they thought their moon was called Mama Kia,
Mama Kia?
Mama Kia.
Hey, Mama Kia.
And when a lunar eclipse would happen, again, this is the same blood moon thing. So everybody's worried about this blood moon. They believe that a giant jaguar was attacking and trying to eat the moon. That's what they thought was happening at this time.
Okay.
So what they would do is that everybody would scream at the top of their lungs, bang some drums, and then throw spears into the sky, sacrifice animals, and then make a bunch of noise. And in
Oh,
time, this would scare away the jaguar, and then the
that
moon
would
would be
be
safe.
that would be a stressful few hours
Oh
while
yeah.
that eclipse is going on.
Oh yeah. Well, the eclipse was going on. So then the eclipse ended, and they're like, "Hey, we did it.
That'd be
Jaguar's
fun.
gone. The jaguar is gone."
I
So,
wonder I wonder if that's something they believed or if that was just like tradition.
well, I mean, if you're thinking about it in their mind, they're like, "All right, we do all these things. I bet you that the jaguar leaves.
I
The moon comes back.
There's not a guy down there that's like, I'm not doing it. Let's sit this one out, see what happens.
See what happens." Yeah. But yeah, or if people were just like, "Hey, we're sleeping, we're paying attention or something."
Yeah. I mean they were pretty good like ancient guys at tracking the moon and
Yeah, they
just
were.
like they knew when all the eclipses were and everything because
Yeah.
they had nothing else to do.
Yeah. Yeah, that's valid. Yeah,
They're
that's how
just
bored
like,
people were. They were just tracking moons.
yeah, like
Um,
it's every
so
six
yeah, I mean,
weeks.
you're right. See, this was the overall consensus, but there's probably a few non-believers that'd be like, "Dude, I'm not throwing that fucking spear. Like that doesn't do anything."
Yeah,
And
this
it
is
goes up like
bullshit.
10 feet. Also, risky throwing
It's
spears into the
dangerous.
sky.
At night.
Throw a spear and yeah, it comes down. How far are you throwing that actually? Like, how
Also,
far do you think you throw it in the sky? Not that far. And it's gonna come down.
you want to take that Jaguar out, you got to throw that thing pretty high.
I just don't think people can physically throw it that high.
I mean, those guys, that was like their
Yeah, that's all
job
they do.
too.
Yeah, that's a good
Like
point.
they
That's all
throw
they do.
spears.
Yeah, that's a
So
good
I'm
point.
sure a couple guys could really hook that thing. It's coming down with some velocity. There was probably some accidents
Oh, there was for
on
sure some
Blood Moon
accidents,
Night.
and they probably
Hmm.
blamed it on the blood moon. Yeah, there we go. See, there's some ancient ancient moon talk.
I guess we should adopt one. Um, I mean, I guess I'll sacrifice people
Okay, yeah.
for in solidarity with the Incas.
Thank you. I think that's very nice that you do that.
You heard about Pluto? It's messed up, right?
What's the moon do for us?
Yeah.
What's it do for here on Earth? Well, it does quite a bit. Like you said, it gives us seasons with the spinny stuff. It gives us tides.
Hmm.
Now you have, lunar tides. You actually have sun tides too, which I did recently
That
learned
was
that.
new to me. Yeah, news to
Yeah,
me.
I didn't know sun tides were a thing, but sun tides are a
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
You've got your king tides, which just make lots of water. Um, and they make really good clamming. If you're a big clammer, king tides are
Mm,
the ones you want to clam on because water goes out really far.
got it. Got it.
Hmm.
Got it.
So you got to look at that. Here's a couple other things the moon do. We have a circadian rhythm,
Yes.
which is, it's day and night based on the sun. We also have a lunar cycle rhythm.
I don't know.
Ah, bet you didn't know that. So if you
Well,
don't,
I don't know what it is, so that doesn't mean I'm not impressed until I know what it is.
it's like the rhythm for your sleep, except the moon. A lot of animals have it more,
Okay.
and they like get sleepy from the moon.
Yeah.
But some people also get sleepy from the moon. You ever been on the beach and these little guys come and hop on you? These little bugs?
Like the no-see-ums?
No, these little like sand flea guys.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what's their name? Teletris saltator. They're like these little bug guys that like crawl around and do stuff. To keep them going in the right direction, they orient themselves with their brain on the sun. They have like a compass in their brain oriented on the sun, so they keep going in
Hmm.
the right direction. So they don't like
Okay.
go onto the beach.
Just do
Um,
circles and stuff.
yeah, and they don't dry out and die.
Okay.
But then at night, they have a moon compass in their antenna that navigates them based on the moon.
Okay.
That's crazy.
That just switches at one point. So when it's halfway between, what do they do? Like when it's
They
like sun setting.
a lot of them die.
Yeah, you're just going insane at that point. They
Yeah,
hate a sunset. They hate a sunrise. They hate a sunset.
so they bury themselves, right?
Yeah.
So they don't wouldn't know when it's nighttime to like come out and
Yeah.
start eating all the scraps.
Yeah.
But thanks to this moon compass, their moon antenna,
That's
they know
no.
when to come out.
Okay.
Another water one in the Great Barrier Reef, the moon cycles trigger the mass spawning of coral. So the moon comes out certain times a year between October and December, right
Yeah.
after a full moon. All the corals, which are like rock creatures essentially, shoot out their semen.
Okay.
And apparently it's a majestic sight. Um, it's
Gotta
like
witness
a
this.
cloudy. Yeah, you do have to witness it.
Okay.
Um, there's other critters that use it. Dung beetles, actually. So you've seen a dung beetle, they roll the poop.
I mean, I've seen a video of it. I've never seen it in real life, I don't think. Maybe
Okay,
at a zoo or something or a
so they do the poop and then they go back to their hole. Like they take the poop back to their burrow.
yeah.
And in the moonlight, they use a polarization pattern of the moonlight and the way it scatters through the atmosphere to navigate in a straight line.
Hmm.
So they use that information to navigate in a straight line. And they did tests on it. Like they took a dung beetle and
Yeah.
like blocked all the light, and the dung beetle just went around in circles. They couldn't get
God.
home. So it uses the moonlight. The dung beetles need the moonlight to get their poop home.
Oh.
Isn't that's so interesting?
Yeah.
Um, there's this dumbass bird that also uses the moon, but that's it. So basically, our whole ecosystem relies on the moon,
Yeah.
as you can see, from top to bottom.
I do see. Steve, do you know that at one point they wanted to blow up the moon or set a nuke on the moon?
I think that would be fine.
So so this happened after in 1958, the Soviets had launched Sputnik. So the US Air Force decides to put a 10-person team together, be like, hey, they put on Sputnik, let's just put a nuke on the moon.
Yeah.
We're not gonna blow it up, but we want to do a moon explosion so big that you see the cloud, the mushroom cloud from Earth.
Oh,
Here's
that'd
the
be so
problem.
sick.
They
That'd
did
be
all this
so cool.
research. One of the scientists on that research team was a 24-year-old grad student named Carl Sagan. A lot of
Oh,
people have heard of.
cool.
He was one of the people doing research on this. And turns out they do all the research and no mushroom clouds, so no visuals from Earth. So it's kind of pointless to do like a show of force nuclear explosion on the moon if you can't actually see it.
Yeah, you'd only see the flash, probably.
And somebody had to be lucky
Well,
and
it might
could
be
think of,
dusty. It would have to be a pretty big explosion.
but the fact that I mean the big thing is like for them to know it's a nuke, it would have to be like a mushroom cloud. They want to see that. That's like the classic sign, right? And because they couldn't do that, they're basically like, nope, we're not gonna
Oh my
we're
God.
not doing this anymore. And then so they actually did 1987, they're kind of embarrassed by it. They destroyed all the documents. Apparently the Soviets also had a project that
Nuke the moon.
yeah, it's about nuking the moon and they canceled that as well. So
It's
at one
it's
point,
better than nuking freaking Earth.
I guess you're right. It just like I would be worried you nuke the moon, all something throws off some orbit and now
Yeah, and they could probably do calculations.
yeah,
Send
you're
two
right.
nukes at the same time, hit on
Yeah.
opposite
Yeah,
sides.
counteract each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Do you know the stuff that's left on the moon, Steed?
I know we got a flag.
Yep, a couple flags. 6 American flags.
Whoa, hell yeah. Take
Yeah.
that, Russia.
Yeah. They basically all look white now, because of the radiation. So they're basically just white.
Oh, so they're like truce flags.
Yes, yes, exactly. Yes. 12 pairs of astronaut boots.
Why would you throw those away?
Save weight for moon rocks.
Ah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah, you got to
sense.
save the weight. There's cameras.
Oh yeah, because they filmed
They kept some of the film. Um, there's a Bible, 2 golf balls.
That's fun.
Yeah, a falcon feather.
Okay. Why?
Apollo 15, David Scott. He was doing a live TV demonstration of Galileo's theory. He dropped a hammer and a feather simultaneously in a vacuum with no
Oh,
air resistance that hit the ground at the exact same time.
and then he's like, "Who cares about litter? I'm on the moon."
Both the hammer and the feather are still there. Uh, then there is some geologist that wanted his ashes on there.
What? Oh,
Some
did that get?
ashes on the moon.
What? How do you get that?
Um, he definitely wanted to go to. He was disqualified because of medical conditions. He wanted to go to the moon, so he died in 1997. His ashes were carried to the moon by 1998 by the Lunar Prospector Drobe.
Did-
Uh, and then
So
that
it
dropped him
crashed.
off.
It just crashed on the moon.
Well, they were supposed to be on there, but he asked that as things be left. Um, and then there are 96 bags of feces.
I mean, that's a lot of bags.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought that a couple astronauts would make in the like 2-day trip to the moon.
It is human waste. Maybe, sorry. Let me, it's 96
Okay,
things
could be
human
some
waste.
PP.
So yeah, there's some other stuff in there.
They're having
Embarrassing.
toilet problems with the one that's up there now.
Yeah, like right away, right?
Yeah, because it froze. The pee froze.
Yeah.
So they could only poop in the toilet from now on. That was the rule. Only number 2, guys.
It's
Don't
like
flush for number 1.
the like meet the Fockers or something where you can only use certain bathrooms,
Yeah, you only
things.
if it's yellow, let it mellow.
Let it mellow. If it's brown,
Flush it down.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, great meet the Fockers reference.
Yeah.
Steve, what other moon stuff you got?
Do you know my nieces and nephews' names are flying on around the moon right now?
Oh no, I did not.
I signed them up
Okay.
with NASA,
Yep.
and their names are on a disc or something
Okay.
being carried around the moon.
How did that work?
You just
Elaborate.
sign up. You just signed up on NASA.
But how many names could they fit on something?
There's like 5 million.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like a
okay. So there's
disc.
no limit. But when you're saying disc, like, how big is this disc that it can do
It's like
that?
a CD, like it's data.
Oh, okay. Not physically written on.
No, that would be a big. That would
Well,
be too
that's
big.
exactly what my issue was. That's why I was saying this. Okay.
The my one when I was born first, the first niece, she went to Europa on the Europa Clipper mission
Okay.
on a laser engraved thing. So
With laser
she
discs?
actually was engraved
Okay.
with a
I do
laser
like
beam.
that. How many, I bet somebody's doing one of those things where they're going to put one of those like fake names, like a
Oh, for sure.
Mike
I wanted to do
Hunt,
it.
or yeah, I mean, there's no way those are all clean, real names.
No, who's checking 5 million names?
Exactly. Nobody's checking
Nobody.
those.
I mean,
Nobody's
they
checking
probably
those.
made some algorithm or something. Like
Uh,
Mike Hunt, delete them.
all Mike Hunts, yeah. But there's so many other ones out there that are, you know,
Yeah.
that they can get away with that are ones people haven't heard of or
Yeah,
not
like
as common.
Vagina.
Or bend over, the
Yeah.
classic ones, yeah. But
Like
somebody clever
Putin,
came up with some good one.
Putin, my mouth. Putin, my mouth.
Sure, exactly.
That's a good one.
Life's simple. You make choices and you don't look back.
So I just want to say that my family, once again, is demolishing yours in the course of lifetime achievements because we are now in space. We're so multi-planetary species.
Yeah,
My family, your family is not.
yep.
So that's
That's
just
no, you're not
an,
wrong about that.
a
We're
leap forward that we're
I'm
taking.
sorry, we're faithfuls to the earth.
Yeah, guess what? We still got people here. Okay,
We're dedicated. We're not cared about we don't care about the other planets.
there's
Stick
a
around
lot of
here.
money on the moon right now.
Okay,
Okay, and we're out there for a piece of that pie, that moon
good,
pie.
good.
There, I
That's
got
pretty
moon
good.
pie in. That was a good one.
There you go. You got it. There's a penis drawing by Andy Warhol on the moon. I just want to leave that with you. That was one of the things that I
Like
forgot to
he put
mention.
it to the moon?
Let me find this one. Andy Warhol drew a penis on a tile that is currently on the moon.
Hell yeah.
NASA did not find out, and it was too late to stop it.
Someone's like running behind the rocket, like,
Yeah,
wait,
yeah.
hold
So,
the launch.
so next time if you are homophobic, I would caution you to look at the moon.
Don't look at the moon.
Don't look at the moon. I would say, yeah, I don't know. It's just like if you're a prude, don't look at the moon. Just understand when you look at the moon what the implications are.
Yeah, there's 49 bags of shit and a dick. Somebody
Exactly.
drew a dick up there.
So you're a direct put on
And
the
a
moon.
dead guy's ashes.
Yeah, exactly. So be careful. Next thing, it's not all clean, you know. You can try to
Yeah,
look at the bright side, but it's not all
yeah, we
clean.
gotta get a space janitor.
Exactly. All right. Do Chubstep next week. Share the episode with a friend. If you got a topic you want us to cover, send it in, chubstep.podcast@gmail.com. The show has ended. Be gone.
Now you know you got to go.
Peace. This is Yasin.